Oh no. Uh, rain. Not the rain. I'm just gonna ask real quick if it's gonna rain during the race here or not. Oh, rain it is, I guess. And if you're tuning in, thanks for joining us here. Or if you're rewatching the race, we appreciate the views. We got your Wednesday night Tier 1 best of the best here at IUF1. Miami in the rain. I honestly really hope we see some rain Sunday for the IRL race at Miami. I mean, given it's Florida, it rains like almost every other day. So they're bound to get a rain race at Miami eventually. Alright, looks like in the Discord they're saying the race is gonna be dry, but we'll see about that one, right? So Snipes, first one out on track here for us, followed by Rock Ledger. Rock Ledger, I think this is his debut. That is a name I am not familiar with. Ooh, and they are on full wets. It's gonna be bad out there. To be honest, I don't think we've had a rain race in quite some time here. Oh. Oh no. Well, I think I know what he's going to be doing. Time to hop on board with the Rock Ledger. This is Rock Ledger's debut race, so he might just be a reserve, so at least he knows what to do here. For any of you that don't know, the reserve drivers here in IUF1 not allowed to qualify, as they are deemed to start in the back of the pack. Only full-time grid drivers allowed to qualify here. Usually it's only maybe like 3 or 4 people. And the reserve drivers come from some of our drivers in our other divisions here, and whoa, stuff getting a little slippery out there. Track doesn't quite have a racing line on it yet. Ooh. Got a lot of cars going through the Mickey Mouse corner. Yeah, it's never good. I wonder if it's dry underneath. Oh, it kinda is. That's interesting. Well, Huff should be the first one across the line here. And get us an official time here for everyone to try to beat. Just under 14 minutes to go. Oh, actually, I guess I'll take that back. Snipes is gonna start things off. Could have swore I saw Snipes take his Z plate off. Did he stay out? Didn't pay attention. Huff coming through the Snipes with that 39.6. Huff comes in, beats it by about 6/10. Kodo comes in, taking P3, 40.6, a whole second behind second place. Unless he's doing 2 out laps. Squirrel coming in. Whoa! Squirrel coming in. 37.6. Beating out Huff by a whole second. Leviera gets a lap time put in that McLaren. Along with Stenny right behind him. Stenny sitting P5. Georgie coming around the final corner here. Georgie will sit in P2. About a couple of tenths there in front of Huff. Still about 3/4 of a second separating Squirrel from Georgie. Gary coming around the final corner here. Snipes right behind him, but Snipes might be coming in. As he does, Gary coming in, snagging P3 away. Black Spartan coming in, taking in P5. We got a Ferrari of Rasha coming in, taking P7. Got Alpine, that's Kodo coming in, taking P4. Irish Bull crossing the line, getting a lap time put in, but he'll come in P11. Looks like Georgie might be doing a second one. Maybe that 39.2 is just a second out lap. Trying to heat those tires up to go out for a hot one. I don't think anybody else did 2 out laps besides Georgie here. And he's coming in, never mind. Nobody out currently on a hot lap. Unless they're recharging maybe for another one. I can't see how much fuel any of these drivers have in their car. Snipes going out again already. If it's not going to rain during the race, then you might as well go out and use all these full wets that you have to your advantage. Ooh, Black Spartan drifting all around that final corner there. I need to learn these turn numbers. I'm sure I could pull up a little map here. Yeah, man. Oh wow, it actually led me to the official website. Alright, I'm just gonna leave that up right there. So, let's see, Snipes starting his second lap, 9 minutes to go. Rasha on a lap, Snipes on a lap. I think that might be it. Yeah, just Snipes and Rasha. Rasha going through turns 17 and 18. Going around the final corner. So currently sitting P10. He'll jump up all the way up there to P2. Still. Is that a 1.1, 1.2 second gap? Wow. Yeah, 1.1 seconds to Squirrel. Ooh. There's a mashing time by Squirrel there in that Aston. Oh yeah, wasn't Snipes on a lap? Still got 4 drivers still yet to put in a lap. Squirrel coming around for his second one. He'll snag pole away. A snag pole by a couple of tenths away from Squirrel there. So Koto starting on lap. Let's see. Don't know if this is Huff finishing a lap or coming in. Oh, he's finishing one. So the racing line definitely, yeah, very clear that the racing line is out there on track at the moment. Everyone's going to be improving now. Might come down to who can put in a lap at the very last possible second of this qualifying session. Might get that top spot just when the track is all dried up, which just seems to be pretty dry right now. Wonder if anyone's going to be daring enough to try the inters now that we have a racing line out there. Yeah. A lot of those top times coming from the intermediates. And Squirrel reclaims. Ooh. By 9 tenths. Wow. The pole time just keeps getting shredded more and more. Can't tell if Huff is trying to do another one here. Georgie out on a lap into sector 1. Hamilton looks like he either is coming in or he's starting another one. Gary finishes a lap. He'll sneak up all the way up in there into P4. So Maru starting his first official lap. I think this might be Hamilton coming through. I think I saw that he did improve, but didn't jump up. All he needs is a couple of tenths, and he would jump like 3 or 4 spots. He made a Livriara, and the other McLaren just now starting his hot lap. Current pole position coming around turn 17. Looks like he's coming into the pits. Got Georgie right behind him. Georgie finishing a lap, currently P9. He jumps up into P2. Still 8 tenths. Separating Squirrel from George there. Alpine might be Koto. Oh, okay, he's starting a lap. We'll come back to him in a little later. Might be a RB, followed by a Red Bull. I think that's going to be Huff. Huff finishing up on yet another lap. And Huff's going to take it back. Beating out Squirrel with that 35.58. So beating him out by about a tenth there. I think this is Oliviera. No, Hamilton. I think he improved. Wasn't paying attention. Regardless, teammate right behind him crossing the line. From P12 to P6, got a Haas of Irish Bull coming across. Irish Bull coming in P4. Then we got Rosh just now starting a lap. Yeah. And then Steny is, or Snipes, I mean, just now starting another hot lap as well. So we got Koto coming through the sharp turn 17 there. Koto jumps up 2 spots. He'll jump up into P3. Looks like we got Black Spartan coming through. Final corner here. Well, no, he's starting one. We got Gary coming through. He crosses the line, makes up a couple of spots. It's in P4. The intermediate tires definitely showing the pace here. Now that the racing line is cleared up quite a bit now, actually. We got Hamilton trying to do one more lap before qualifying ends. Looks like the rain might have lightened up a little bit too. Hard to tell. We got Rasha coming through. So Rasha starting a lap. We got a Haas coming through. That might have been Irish Bull or Steny. Snipes. Snipes makes up a couple. He sits in P6. Oh, out of nowhere. Georgie taking pole by almost 9/10 at 34.7, showing everybody who's boss. There's Black Spartan coming through, 30 seconds left of qualifying. They'll jump up into P6. Okay, Gary. Oh, he's coming in. Must have not had enough fuel. Looks like Senny's gonna be the next across the line. Senny into P6. We got Oliveira jumping up into P9. Rasha coming through. Rasha going from P12 to P2. And we got Irish Bull. They'll jump up into P9. We got Snipes going into the pits. I think this is Squirrel finishing up our qualifying session here. See if he can snag pole. And he does. Oh. Wow, very well done. That's kind of interesting to watch with the fact that the racing line was starting to show and the rain was lightening up and the lap times were just getting faster and faster, like in a dramatic fashion. But we might not be over yet. Still got a car on track. Let's see where Huff can place it. Currently P5. He jumps up into P3. And Georgie's still out on track. Never mind. I thought something was gonna happen. Well, there you go, Squirrel by almost 9/10. Gonna snag pole away. Just a quick rundown of the quali order. So Squirrel taking pole, followed by Georgie. That's going to make up your front row going down into turn 1. Then after that, in third, we got Huff, followed by Rasha, Koto, Gary, Senna, Black Spartan, Irish Bull, Omaru, Oliviera, Snipes, Hamilton, Rock Ledger, Rocket, Nutter, KBT, Dante, and Ron Mexico. We have six reserve drivers here tonight. Again, reserve drivers being forced to start in the back. Only full-time drivers able to qualify here in IUF1. The race does look like it's going to be a sunny one at least. So we're going to give our drivers about 4 or 5 minutes here to get their strategies in order, and we'll resume racing very shortly. Looks like we're going. That's 5 lights and away we go. Here at round 8 in Miami. Year 1, IUF1. Doing my best to try to get all the action here. Ooh. Looked like Gary missed his line there and Snipes took advantage of it. Gary going wide. So Snipes up a position there. Uh-oh, this can't be good. Ooh. Oh, going too wide through the Mickey Mouse is never good. Everybody makes it through nice and safely though. I don't think anybody picked up damage on the first lap, so far we're starting strong. Looks like we got a battle for P5 here. We got Sunny and Black Spartan. Black Spartan backed out a little bit. I don't think he meant to do a dive bomb there. Black Spartan getting out of sorts there, losing a position. Now everybody jammed up here. We're in our midfield. Hamilton, front row seat of all the action. Whoa. Snipes coming out of nowhere there. Didn't even see him. The DRS is going to be open onto the middle of lap 2. Looks like we got a little bit of a pull away from our 3 leaders. That's going to be Squirrel, George, and Huff, like usual. Ooh, Black Spartan just making love to the wall there. Going through what I call the horseshoe. How about some details here? Let's see, position change after the first 2 opening laps. So there's a Black Spartan dropping down 5 positions there. We got Hamilton going up 4 positions, Rocket making 3 positions up. Top 4 guys yet to change position. And we're gonna have an early retirement from Black Spartan. I think that might have been a retirement in the pits, so I think we're good. We got our 3 leaders. 2.2, 2.3 second gap to P4 there. Ooh. Georgie getting a little loose there, letting Huff go through. Of course he was ghosted there, so made the move very easy for him. That's going to allow Rasha to catch up a little bit, but only 1.6, not quite DRS range. Oh, is Georgie missing out on the DRS as well? Not looking good. We continue 3 laps down onto lap 4. Yeah, I'll come back to them later. We got both McLaren boys, Hamilton and Oliveira, both together in no man's land. Hopefully they play a little bit of leapfrog. Help one another out here, try to catch up. Looks like everyone's kind of sliding in single file and spacing out a little bit. A little bit of a two-car battle here, back here with Gary and Ron. Gary, after disconnecting and rejoining, finds himself in 18th. A good view with KBT here, with a battle between Rock and Nutter here, E13. Nutter not making the move though, trying to play it safe, still early in this race. Doing everything he can not to go too wide through you. I really wish they would rework how that corner works, because I am not a big fan of it. Looks like Nutter should get the pass made here with the help of DRS. Could be an easy one for him. Looks like Rock Ledger gonna stick with him too, side by side. And he's gonna get the DRS and the position back. Really good defending from him. KBT with a good front row seat as Dante gets around KB here. We got 4 cars in the backfield, all trying to battle for P13. So it looks like Dante getting around Nutter there, no problem. Using just about every ounce of battery he has. That camera view is really nice. We hop on back with a battle for the lead, so Georgie losing more and more time there to your leaders. Now it's just between Huff and Squirrel. The 2 leaders out here out in front, almost 2-second gap to P3 now. P3 in no man's land. So Georgie out of the DRS from our leaders, but still pulling away from P4 there. So as long as he can keep the cars behind him out of his DRS, he should be safe for a podium. Granted, no safety cars come out. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. False alarm, everybody. Three-car battle for P4. We got Seni, Rasha, and Koto. All 3 have been battling ever since lap 2 together. Looks like the McLarens, they were by themselves for a little bit. But now they got some company behind them. Ipes looking to make a move or make something happen. Got 2 McLarens in front of him, might be trying to work together. As Oliveira diving into the pits, coming off those softs only after 5 laps. Oliveira, first driver to come into the pits. Definitely on the 2-stopper for sure. Casito's on the mediums. Oliveira might be doing the medium strategy here. Might be doing 11 and 11 laps. I can't do math. But Oliveira coming out right in front of Ron Mexico. Looks like Snipes just trying to save his battery here while getting full advantage of the DRS behind Hamilton. We're gonna jump up a little bit. So Rashakoto and Sunny, I think they did a little switcheroo while I wasn't looking. Still, the battle continues. Looks like Georgie up in third. Down to just 1.4, still at a DRS, but closing the gap to the leaders now, actually. While pulling away from Sunny still. We have a DNF somewhere in the Sector 3 backstretch. That's going to be Rock Ledger. No safety car or virtual. Looks like the only action we might be seeing here for a while might be this 4-car battle. Got Hamilton, Snipes, Irish Bull, Omaru. 4 cars and a small train here. Battle for P6. Now that we're in the more meaty part of the race, as long as no safety cars come out, it's going to get a little boring until we see everybody's tire strategies come together at the end of the race. As long as we remain safety car free. Looks like Snipes getting ever so closer to the back of Hamilton here. Might be trying to save his battery for an easy overtake. Oh, look like Georgie P3 pits early. I can't tell if that's going to be a one-stopper or a two-stopper strategy coming from him. Might be the one-stopper. Well, being that he was about 1.5 to 2 seconds behind the leaders, maybe coming in early, trying to get the undercut on Huff and Squirrel there. Amaru eating down behind Irish Bull here. Maybe both drivers trying to work together. The Snipes able to get around Hamilton there. Hamilton might be able to get him back right here though. Both drivers slowly reeling in the Haas of Senni and P4 right in front of them. Might be trying to work together. Ooh, Hamilton getting a little loose there. Oh, Maru coming into the pits. Along with Rasha, along with Squirrel. The Squirrel trying to undercut Huff. I think Squirrel might be behind Orgy. Ooh, Squirrel picking up a penalty though. At 2.5 seconds behind Squirrel, so Georgie pitting 2 laps earlier. Picking up nearly 3 seconds in just 2 laps. But quite the collage of cars here in the midfield. All trying to battle for P9. All the way from Dante to Rasha. That's going to be P9 to P13. Your midfield battle here. All closer together. Oh, Gary going a little deep there. Making slight contact into the back of Rocket. Don't think any harm was done. No damage dealt. His wing looks intact by the looks of it. I think he only hit him on the center of the nose. Which if you bump a driver with the center of your nose, I don't think you really get any damage from that. And we're gonna have 5 pit stops here. Where's Huff gonna come out? That's the question. He's gonna come out right behind Koto. Got a lot of ground to make up. The undercut was ginormous, that's for sure. Yeah, Squirrel picking up 10 seconds there. Feeding into pit lane. As Huff gets around Koto easily. Yeah, so Huff, just over 5 seconds to the back of Georgie. Georgie, the undercut, hitting 3 laps sooner. That's gonna be a big gap for Huff to try to reel him in with. And now Gary picking up a 3 second. Not sure if we're gonna see Squirrel pitting. Maybe try to serve the 10 seconds, but I don't think he will. Of course, unless a safety car comes out, then he's gonna be forced to. Almost at the halfway mark. Almost at the halfway mark. Georgie's still leading this thing. Squirrel right behind him. Huff pitting a couple laps later. He's got just under 4 seconds to try to make back up at the end of the race. And it looks like Huff is making up some good ground there to the leaders already. Even just after a lap and a half. But Dante, only car out there still yet to come into the pits. Definitely starting to see the struggle of those softs. This car is all over the place. If I had $1, I would definitely bet that Dante is going to come in this lap. Dante with Stenny and Gary right behind him. I'm not sure if there was some chaos going on and into turn 17, but uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, never mind. I think that was just on my end. I don't know what that was. I was completely inside of him. And sideways. Get a better view here. Lamaro and Hamilton trying to get around Gary here. Oh, we have contact. That's gonna be Gary getting squeezed down into the inside along that wall by Hamilton. I think that was a little bit of just an incident. Nowhere Gary could go except go into the wall. Hamilton just squeezing him. I think that's going to be damage. Yeah, Gary definitely missing a wing. Hamilton missing half a wing. Or just an end plate, rather. I see both of these guys coming to the pits right here. Especially with Gary, 13 lap old mediums. I don't think he wanted to pit this early, but might be forced to. Yeah, completely missing a wing. You're gonna have to come in. Hamilton with a bit of wing damage there, missing an end plate. And already out of DRS, 1.4. Ooh. Grabs another one. We hop on board with Snipes here. A little bit of a 3-car battle for P5. Got Rasha, Oliveira, and Snipes. All on different tire strategies here. Well, Oliveira more so than Rasha and Snipes. Oliveira pitting very early. Nice line there from Snipes going through 14 and 15. Got both Haas drivers, Benny and Irish Bull, both together. Maybe they can help each other out and work together. Take some of these people down here. Well, not like that, but, you know, cleanly. Everybody wants a clean race. But a clean race is a boring race. Oh. We're all picking up 3 seconds. We're all up to 13 seconds. Penalties in the lead. Georgie right behind him, and Huff 3.6 behind, and P3 slowly reeling them in. I think Huff might have waited a little too long there to come into the pits. Might have got caught into traffic, I'm not sure. So, ooh. And he making a move on the outside, and now the inside. Oliveira. Really good stuff from Senny there, making up 2 positions. Now sees himself in P6. Right behind Rasha, maybe trying to get another one as we're too wide here. Ooh, going into turn 16. Going too wide through the Mickey Mouse corners never works out. Senny getting around Rasha very easily. Thanks to DRS. Oliveira coming into the pits. Give damage? Okay, no. Oh. I saw Gary get the fast lap. I thought that was KB getting a penalty there. KB throws on mediums. Might be joined by Ron and Nutter here. KBT with a little bit of catching up to do. Nutter should get the easy one here. Ron lets him through. Back onto the battle for P5. We got Senny and Rasha. Ooh, something might have happened to Huff. Last time I checked in on him, he was 3.5. Now he's down to almost 4.4. Both of our leaders, Squirrel and George. George not really too worried, as Squirrel has 13 seconds of penalties on him. 10 for speeding and another 3 for corner cutting. So, I think Georgie just needs to play it safe as long as Huff stays 5 seconds now behind him. All he has to do is follow the leader and he'll win this thing. Ooh, got some contact going on. In Senny and Koto. 3-way battle for P4. All this battling might be able to let Irish Bull catch up a little bit, and we might see a 4-way battle. We're at 10.5 laps remaining in this race. Almost 2/3 into this thing. Odo not quite the X that he was looking for. Might see a pass here from Senny as he goes for it on the outside. Rasha letting him through as he recharges. We have a caution into turn 17. In sector 3, I think that might be Gary. No, I think that's Ron. Now we have Nutter into turn 3, going sideways in the same spot as earlier. Our leaders coming up on lap traffic here very shortly, probably in the next lap or two. Both of our leaders with both Ron and Nutter in front of them. Wow, maybe in the next sector, actually, not the next lap. As Nutter gets lapped down. With no safety cars, pretty much the entire field completely spread out at the moment. Looks like maybe only 3 drivers in DRS range of anybody. George going down the inside of Squirrel. gets the pass made. And now, gap to Huff, almost 6 seconds. Ron coming into the pits, Nutter also into the pits. And we are still battling hard for some reason for P1. Oh, whoops. Ooh, they're kissing. I don't know if they're battling or just having fun. Hard to tell. We'll come back to these lovebirds later. Got a battle for P4. Senny and Rasha still going at it. Irish Bull slowly slipping away from his teammate there. Looks like everybody's in no man's land. So only 2 drivers on track currently with DRS. And that's Georgie and Rasha. We got the battle for P1 and the battle for P4 going on. Looking at the track map with the back markers, I can't tell who's where and what, and who's battling. I see 2 dots, you know, really close to each other on the track map, but, you know, one of them's the back marker and it's a false alarm. So we might just sit on board with a Rasha here. Or Senny. Whichever one's the car behind, I guess. Well, take a quick look at the penalties. So yeah, Squirrel with 13 still. We do have... Ooh. Alright. We do have Dante down here in P9 with 3 seconds on him. Oliveira 3.8 behind. So, yeah, technically, Oliveira and Dante both technically battling. Oliveira trying to catch up and get into that 3-second penalty of Dante in front of them. And Oliveira with a slight tire advantage, 3 laps newer. So might be able to get it done too. It might be in Snipe's best interest for the team, for the constructor points, to try to maybe slow down and try to let Dante get some DRS. You can pull him along. I think that's what might have just happened. Yeah, Snipe's losing a lot of pace there, maybe just to help his teammate out. to help Dante clear that 3-second gap to Oliveira behind him. We are going to see a pass being made by Koto here. Koto on 3-lap old softs. I don't know where he was before he pitted. But Koto making an absolute charge with those softs on. Hopping back on board, battle for P4. Me and Rasha going back and forth, trading places. Playing a little kids game of leapfrog in the middle of a race. It almost looked like a corner cut from Senny there in the Haas. Rasha going for a fake dive bomb, maybe trying to fool Senny, but Senny not falling for it. As they remain front to back here, going through turn 5 and 6. Getting ready for the DRS here, sector 2 on the... I don't know if I can call it the backstretch. Because the track has 2 back straightaways. Technically. But you got the sector 2 straight and the sector 3 straight. By that. And then the sector 1 S's. So only 4 laps remaining. Out of 19 cars and 2 of them DNFing. Surprised to not see any safety cars or virtuals. We did have one person DNF in the pits, and we did have another retirement in the sector 3 straight there, but the car was well away off to the left. Ooh, we have someone spinning. That's going to be Ron. Getting out into turn 11 there. Or turn 12 rather, the horseshoe. And picking up a penalty as well. Ron not having a really good debut here. Safety car. Uh-oh. Definitely gonna see Squirrel diving into the pits here. As he has no choice, but he has plenty enough of a gap behind him to do so. I see everybody coming in. Everyone should have an extra set of softs. Granted, we had rain qualifying, so softs should be available. Ooh, Rasha missing a wing. Oh, maybe that's what it was. Rasha and Senny. I have absolutely no idea what caused the safety car, I'm not gonna lie. Any coming out in front of Rasha there now. Rasha with the new wing. The Squirrel only with 3 seconds now on him. Not sure if the safety car hurt him or not. I mean, Squirrel only losing 1 position there. Ooh. Got Dante, Amaru, and Irish Bull deciding to stay out. Just a heads up, if you're in the back, way back there, and you decide to pit right now, you're screwed. Because this should be an early safety car. Safety car should be in this lap. Yep, safety car is going to come in. We're going to have a 2-lap shootout. Lots of drivers getting caught out by that one. Ooh. We have Senny spinning around. And Rasha taking a 10-second penalty. Not sure if he's going to get that removed. Either way. You're racing here. Oh, we got Squirrel trying to dive bomb Irish Bull there. Going into turn 1 there. Not sure if it was clean or not. Gets the move done nonetheless. Squirrel 1.2 seconds behind Georgie, but Squirrel with a penalty on him. Huff gets the move down on Omaru on those old mediums. Ooh. Thought they were going to touch there for a sec. Whoa, why did Rasha drop way back? About a lap and a half remaining. Ooh, Rasha almost getting squeezed down into the wall from Kodo, but Kodo leaving him the room. Now Rasha looking on the outside here. Just squeezes in. Goes a little deep, but hangs on to it. Has the grip on the exit on those fresher softs there. Kodo on 8-lap olds. We're going to get 1 lap of DRS here on the final lap of the race. Everybody bunched up right here. The 3 leaders by themselves. Squirrel with that 3-second of a penalty might have enough of a clearance there to maybe just hold on to P3. Especially with the help of Omaru on these old mediums, keeping everybody behind at bay. I think everyone trying to save their battery for the last DRS. Ooh, Basseni trying to get it done now, as they might be going 3 wide. Several cars spinning out. It's total chaos. Going through turn 12, I'm not even sure who made it out. And even Amaru losing a lot of spots there. Looks like Georgie's gonna come across the line, and then Huff's gonna get Squirrel. Oh, we have several cars DNFing. I can't even tell what's going on here. How many cars went through one another? But Dante retiring into that final corner, turn 17. Not gonna lie, the last 10 laps of the race pretty boring, but lap 29 was surely something. I don't even know what to make of all that. But even after all that, Georgie, your race winner here at Miami for Tier 1, round 8. For IUF1. Congratulations to Georgie. Snipes. Sniping away D of the D from everybody. I'm not even sure what happened to everybody there going into turn 16 and turn 17 down into sector 3. That was just nothing but chaos. If you manage to squeak through all that, you're one lucky dog. So Georgie's gonna take it, followed by Huff. And then Squirrel rounding up your podium. So we got Georgie, Huff, Squirrel. Those are your podium boys. Then we got Snipes and Rocket coming from P12 and P15. Really good race from those boys. Then we got Koto, Irish Bull, Lenny, Oliveira, Romaro, Rasha, Hamilton, Gary, KBT, Dante, Nutter, Ron, Rock Ledger, and Black Spartan. Well, that's going to do it for Tier 1, IUF1 Round 8 here at Miami. We got Tier 2 tomorrow, same time, 6:30 Eastern. Yeah. Hope it'll be just as exciting as that one. Maybe not as chaotic, but thanks for watching. Or I know most of you don't really watch it, you watch the replay, so thanks for giving us some views. And we'll see you in the next one tomorrow for Tier 2. See ya.